I read the other day that both the Secretary of Defense and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff are now speaking openly about allowing gays and lesbians to serve openly in the U.S. military. Being ex-military, all I got to say is, well, it's about damn time. I was on active duty before the don't ask, don't tell policy was adopted. You'd hear stuff from some spokesman at the Pentagon say, we have a ban on gays in the military. And everybody in the ranks would laugh their asses off. Everybody knew we had gays in the military. Most people just looked the other way. It gave us the impression that our senior leadership was living in la la land. Some of the opposition says that integration of openly serving gays would demoralize fellow troops. How's it going to demoralize troops to know that their leadership has stopped living a lie and they're accepting reality? We've been brought up with the idea that we're all equals, that you advance by merit alone. If your leadership makes an announcement that you know is patently absurd, that's not the type of thing that engenders respect for authority. Some of these same arguments were used against integrating black troops with white troops and against letting women serve as something more than just nurses and secretaries. Well, when I was on active duty, the blacks did just as well as the whites. Women worked on aircraft and the wings didn't fall off. And I never caught gaiety from anybody around me. Jeez, it's not like it's friggin' contagious or something. Here's something directly from the JCS chairman, Admiral Mike Mullen. He told senators that he had knowingly served with gays since 1968 when he graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy. And he thought it was wrong that they were forced to hide their sexual orientation. No matter how I look at the issue, I cannot escape being troubled by the fact that we have in place a policy which forces young men and women to lie about who they are in order to defend their fellow citizens. Thank you, Admiral. It's nice to hear some honesty coming out of the Pentagon. One of the issues I remember running into was they said, if you needed to get a security clearance, well, the fear was that, if you're gay, you might be blackmailed into giving up classified information. But if you're openly gay, how can you be blackmailed? But if you're openly gay, we have to kick you out because you might be blackmailed. Hello, Catch 22, anybody? Unfortunately, things never happen quickly, especially when politicians get involved. And it looks like the changes won't be fully implemented until 2012 anyway. In the meantime, Secretary of Defense Gates is looking at ways of relaxing the current enforcements so that fewer gays are forced out due to current regulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's about time we started dealing with reality in the U.S. military.